Hi, and welcome to At the Movies with Adam Ross. On this episode, I'll be reviewing Stories We Tell, a new documentary by actress and filmmaker Sarah Polley. Now, this documentary is quite different from normal because this is quite confessional, this film, and it is about Polley and about her family, and it is quite different to the normal formula that you see in documentaries. It starts off with what appears to be family Super 8 footage, talking head interviews with her family, and it doesn't seem to kind of have a structure. And you're thinking, what is this? Is this some kind of cathartic experiment for the actress to, just expose us to her family? And look, I mean, the thing is, most people's families are inherently interesting in a way, but it's about how you cut to that core and you find the most interesting element of them. And that's where this film really excels, is why it starts a little bit fragmented and seems a bit disjointed at the start. It starts to tell a really fascinating narrative, and its primary focus is on Diane, who is the mother of Sarah Polley, who died when she was quite young, and she investigates through family and friends the last few years of her life, and it starts to tell this web, this story, and you start to get entangled in this web, and it becomes really, really engrossing. And like all great documentaries that are kind of unassuming, there's a lot of twists in this tale, and you start to, and I would hate to spoil them here, but what you think is kind of just, an amicable family portrait starts to become far more complicated and really, really interesting. And one of Polley's great strengths in this is the confessions that she elicits from her family members, and there's an immediacy there. And maybe, obviously, being the filmmaker, being a sibling, you can get really brutal information out of people, and two, she's very probing as well. It must have been a bit of a daunting task to talk, say, for example, to your father about his sex life and about his passions, but Polley seems to pull no punches on this, and she's helped amazingly by how articulate her family is. Like, I mean, her father's an actor, her mother was an actress as well. All of her siblings have been obviously highly educated, and so watching these people that are, really articulate and really thoughtful and intelligent makes this even more of a fascinating movie. I've been quite cagey about what this film is about, but it's one of those ones best discovered in a cinema, and I would highly recommend checking this out. I think it's one of the best documentary features that you'll see this year. Polley is an interesting director and has done only 2 features before this, and has been Academy nominated for her work in film before. So for a young talent, she's only 34, even though she's been acting as a child. I really think that she's one to watch. And so, yeah, Stories We Tell, one of the year's best documentaries. I'd give this one 4 out of 5.